Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for May 2nd. So, let's get started.
This day in history!
On this day in history, May 2nd, 1863, during the Civil War, Confederate General Thomas Stonewall Jackson was accidentally wounded by his own men at Chancellorsville, Virginia. He died 8 days later. Also, on this day in 1885, the woman's magazine, Good Housekeeping, was first published. It was one of many popular women's magazines first published in the 1880s and 1890s. It provided information about running a home and offered stories by well-known writers. In 1900, the magazine began testing and evaluating consumer goods and making recommendations to readers. Today, the magazine sells over 4.5 million copies a month. And on this day in 1939, New York Yankees first baseman Lou Gehrig's streak of 2,130 consecutive games played came to an end. He had played in every Yankee game since June 1st, 1925. It would be 57 years until Cal Ripken Jr. of the Baltimore Orioles would shatter that record in the summer of 1995.
Word power!
Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word metaphor. You can use a metaphor to compare two different things without using the word like or as. An example of a metaphor is, when I am sailing on the ocean, my legs turn to rubber. Of course, you don't mean that your legs actually turn to rubber. You're just comparing your legs to rubber to explain that they feel wobbly and unstable. Another metaphor is, he gave me an ice-cold stare. Again, you don't actually mean that his stare is made out of ice. You're comparing his stare to ice to describe that he's very angry. The metaphor or comparison helps paint a clear picture of what is happening. Remember, in order for the comparison to be a metaphor, it can't use the words like or as.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the largest freshwater lake by surface area on the planet? The answer is Lake Superior, which is one of the Great Lakes, found at the border between the United States and Canada. Lake Superior covers 31,700 square miles, which is 82,100 square kilometers. That means that Lake Superior is about the same size as the whole state of South Carolina. Lake Superior is so huge that you could fill up all the other Great Lakes plus 3 more Lake Eries with its water. It's also the coldest of all the Great Lakes.
Health tips.
When you're playing outdoors in the bright sunshine, it's a good idea to wear sunglasses to protect your eyes. It's also a good idea to wear a hat with a brim to help keep your eyes in the shade. Have you ever thought about growing a garden? A third-grade teacher at an elementary school in Asheville, North Carolina, helped her students to plant a vegetable garden. The kids had a lot of fun and said that the vegetables from their garden tasted a lot better than the ones they ate in the cafeteria. The teacher was so happy that her students were eating healthy local food, she decided to bring vegetables grown at a local farm to the cafeteria for lunch. Eating vegetables grown on a local farm is a great way to be an Earth Alert hero. It makes less air pollution because the vegetables don't have to be shipped long distances by planes, boats, or cars. So ask your teacher if your class can organize a program to bring vegetables grown at a local farm to your school. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.